Okie dokie. State of play time. Y'all know the drill. Letting this count down. As you can kind of tell, I'm in a little bit of a scuff setup right now. I'll explain in the future as to why. But yeah, apologies for the slight setup. My camera doesn't exactly look great right now. I don't have the right lighting for it, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm here to check out the state of play. This kind of came out of nowhere. I think it got announced like the night before this actually came out.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad
So that's kind of
Kizilbash,
wild.
Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions.
Starting off with
I'm
something
here
like
to
this seems a
welcome
bit
one of the
different.
newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This
Okay.
team brings together
Actually,
some of
I
the
don't know who
most
this is.
talented
I
developers in our
apologise.
industry, with an
I have
incredible
no idea.
pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing
remember
gameplay
this for some
captured
reason.
in-engine on PS5.
Also-
but first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy.
I will say
Enjoy.
as well that I will be skipping through some of the stuff that I'm not really too bothered about, because otherwise my reaction for this is just going to be... okay. And I just don't think that's very entertaining for anyone. So I figure I may as well skip the stuff that I'm not really that interested in. I'm not going to lie, this is one of those things I'm not really that interested in. They said it's like a multiplayer shooter, and I'm like, I really don't care about that, if I'm being really honest. Alright, back. I did see a brief little bit of the gameplay, like it could be okay, but I don't know, I'm really not interested. I'm not really a PvP person these days, to be really honest. But I'm just kind of over PvP games at this point. Especially because a lot of the time I find that PvP games have really toxic fan bases. Okay. Ragnarok's coming to PC. That's pretty cool. Good for that. Still upset about the DLC being a roguelike, but whatever.
Calm and reasonable person.
I really enjoyed this game.
Are you?
I understand that this game did have some flaws. It wasn't considered as good as the first one for its story, but I still really had a good time with this game. I played it over on the Kingfish channel.
I don't really want war.
I had a great time with it.
Do you, Kratos?
Did a full playthrough. The only thing I didn't do was the DLC, was because it was a
winter leads to Ragnarok.
bloody roguelike. And I don't enjoy roguelikes.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
Cool little edits there.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to
Whoa.
consider.
That looks crazy.
have guests!
Does Super Ultra Wide actually look good in games? Because I've seen a few games with it, and it just looks stretched. It looks weird to me.
If you let it,
But I just don't think it looks that good,
what is necessary,
for whatever reason.
not because it is written.
Also, I'm not entirely sure how loud this whole broadcast is. I admittedly forgot to tweak my audio at the start there, so I apologise if it was too loud. September 19th, huh? Alright, that's cool. I've already played it, so I don't really feel the need to get it on PC, but not that my PC will be strong enough for it. Ooh, what's this? Some sort of samurai-related thing?
Soldiers
Dynasty
and officials
Warriors, whatever the next
alike
one
oppress
is.
the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food.
I doubt this is Ghost of Tsushima. No, definitely not.
Perhaps this is
I wish
heaven's
though. I
way
loved
of
Ghost of
lamenting the
Tsushima.
state of the
I really
land.
want to replay that game on PS5 at some
Men are
point.
powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone
Even
must
so. Whoa. Also, it's like a game where you like lead big armies or something. Or is the idea... Wait, is this actually Dynasty Warriors? It kind of looks like it could be, you know. Looks pretty cool, though. Whoa. He rode through like 12 men then with his horse. I saw that. In a world of chaos, stranger of paradise. Nameless hero rises. Yeah. Oh, it is Dynasty Warriors Origins. Alright. I've never really been into those kinds of games, really. The closest I got was Persona 5 Strikers, which was kind of like that. What the heck is this?
Dreaming. It
wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Whoa.
The path of a stylist is never easy.
Have we seen this before? I feel like I recognize this, but I'm not sure.
Ready for it? We're ready. Ready.
Whoa. Cute! Yo, I saw stars on that. Is this a fucking gacha game? If it is, I'm out. That's some adorable designs, though. What is this? What is the actual gameplay here? I'm not sure. We saw like a brief bit of like them like jumping around. It kind of looks like a anime farming sim or something, you know what I mean? But like with Pokemon or something. I'm into it though. Yo, this music's a bop. So the idea is you dress up and you take pictures. Infinity Nikki, the sequel to Yume Nikki.
Who pursues infinity, or is
test, huh?
infinity awaiting you?
What in the name of Dark Souls? That felt like the start of the Dark Souls boss.
Stars.
Nemesis? Resident Evil 3?
I have
Stars.
seen the miracles you so claim.
Okay.
Until the towering shadows.
This looks like yet another Souls-like. The 53rd millionth Souls-like.
I pray for their grace.
It's a genre I'm very much over at this point.
Inferior shades.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. It'd be nice to see a game that isn't a roguelike or a Souls-like for once.
War.
Whoa, big boober. Hello? Mummy? Sorry? Mummy? Sorry?
Shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
Alright. Maybe it's not a Souls-like? I'm not sure.
Grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire.
Whoa, that's a cool scene.
This desolate land.
It still kind of looks like it has Souls-like DNA.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Okay. Ballad of Antara. Interesting. I have no idea what kind of game that actually is. Like, if it is like a roguelike or a Souls-like kind of game, or if it's just like an action hack and slash. Skydance's Behemoth, huh? Oh, I think Skydance is the studio, I'm assuming, and it's called Behemoth. Maybe? Yeah. Alright. I was right. That made me think of The Witcher for a second.
Hero and break the curse.
Oh, this is VR stuff? You know what, I'll watch this trailer, why not? I'll probably skip the rest though, I really don't care about VR personally.
There's no hope here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool and all, but
And the gods that walk
it's just,
among us
I have enough
thirst
stuff
for
to try and
death.
afford as it is right now, never mind, like, in terms of, like, technology and stuff, without having to worry about paying a ridiculous amount of money for VR.
Outsider, your head is mine.
Ooh. Giant with a tiny head. That's wild.
Poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Skyrim VR. Actually, I think that exists, doesn't it? Whoa, that took a chunk off the shit. Whoa, that's pretty cool. What a baller move.
God is immeasurable.
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Wow, Jesus. It's kind of gory, huh? Oh, he's got like an elephant
Only
head.
monsters do.
Interesting. Fall 2024. VR games are looking more and more like looking better and cooler every year, but it's just the price point for me that's the issue. 20th century games. Oh, this is still VR stuff. Alright, I'm really curious what this is. Helldivers? Oh, it's an alien game, I think. That's cool. Anyway, I'm going to be skipping from this point on to the VR stuff, so I'll be right back.
Starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Oh my god, I'm going to scream. Another fucking PvP shooter game. Oh, it's that Marvel one. Alright, well, I'll be skipping over this as well, because I really don't care. Alright, well, that's the thing. Scarlet Spider, huh? Alright. Everstone. Is this a Souls-like? Neo 3. The Neo Wing. Neo 3, Neo Tokyo. Whoa. Yep. Just another Souls-like looking game. Big yawn. No offense to anyone out there who likes these kinds of games, by the way. I feel like every showcase now has like 5 of these things. And it's become Souls-like and roguelikes. It's become like the new zombie game, if you know what I mean. Like it feels like a trend that just won't die. And I kind of want to move on from that now. Which is something I'm getting a little bit bored of seeing every time there's a showcase of any sort now. Where winds meet. I thought that was the Dead by Daylight logo for a second then. In development for PlayStation 5. Well, that was me thinking it was for the Switch. Well, they sure told me. They sure let me know. Ballistic Moon.
I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back.
Oh, this is Until Dawn. The remake. Well, remaster. Whatever it's classified as. Pretty cool. Wow. This looks insane. I don't know if I like the colour palette. Ooh, is this cherry, whatever they're called? Fight the break of dawn. Yeah! Great song.
I feel like someone's watching us.
Alright, this looks a bit better. I was gonna say, it looks too warm for a moment.
One trip we will never forget.
Hi, Rami Malek.
Mike, Emily.
Jump scare. Until Dawn, great, fun little romp through a horror story. If you haven't played it somehow. I feel like everyone's played this at this point, but if you haven't, if you want a story-based, consequence-based game where all the characters can live or die, basically, check this out. It's a good time. Well, I forget what her name was. That was the character with the hat. That's one of the death scenes, I think. I forgot what her name was now. Genuinely can't remember. I can only remember Jessica because that was the blonde girl with the pigtails, whatever. I'm sad about the state of these kinds of games because Path of Exile looks really cool, but it's a free-to-play, so no thank you. Because it's got tons of like microtransactions for conveniences and shit like that. I just want to buy a game and play a proper game, not have to stop my progression to pay something, and then I can't store my items because I have to pay something, and then I can't use this because I have to pay something. I hate that shit. I'm sick of it. And Diablo 4 has got tons of microtransactions and an awful seasonal model and time limits on everything. This game's probably going to be the same as the first one, being a free-to-play with tons of microtransactions in it for every little convenience, or should I say inconvenience. And I don't want to deal with that. I just want to buy a game and play the game, like Diablo 3, for example. I love Diablo 3. I love Diablo 3. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I do really enjoy that game. And that didn't have anywhere near as much of this modern-day crap as games like this and Diablo 4 have. I mean, I could be wrong about this game. It could actually be a full purchase game with no no inconveniences that you have to pay for or whatever. But I'm just going off the first game, so I'm not really that interested. It does look cool though, so I'm sad. Because I would love to play a new one of these games that isn't filled to the brim with all the modern day bullshit that we see in games these days. Wow, they're throwing fireballs like a madman. Well, that's a crazy logo reveal. Kind of cool though. Late 2024. Good for those people. Good for them. I assume anyway, I assume that's a good thing. Ooh! Oh my god! Is that Angela? She looks so weird.
I was just... It's okay, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
I imagine this to be part of the Silent Hill transmission as well.
Silent Hill?
I wasn't expecting this because of the transmission as well.
Away.
This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
Oh.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I do worry that this is going to be crap.
I don't care if it's dangerous or
I
not.
do worry that it'll end up being bad. But I'm willing to give it a go. Ah, the grandfather clock puzzle.
I'm going either way.
Whoa.
No.
The hell?
You shouldn't be here.
Don't know if I like the dodge mechanics. What is this, Resident Evil 3? You know? I don't mind the idea of them trying something a bit different with the combat, but I also do feel like adding a dodge mechanic feels very weird.
Tell him I'll be good, please.
Oh wow, so they're trying to like expand Angela's story this time? Because I do not think that scene was in the original. Oh god.
No. Please.
So that was the Angela trailer, I'm guessing. So I wonder if we'll get an Eddie trailer at some point. Or maybe we'll get like an Eddie wow, okay. Maybe we'll get an Eddie trailer on the transmission, I guess. Possibly. Or maybe in the future.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering
Did
just
they?
a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
I am gonna skip this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a Monster Hunter fan at all. Alright, well. Funnily enough, I actually downloaded and tried to play Monster Hunter Rise yesterday. And I just don't really see the appeal, to be really honest. I'm not really that interested. Like, I've tried World as well, and I always end up getting really bored playing Monster Hunter, to be honest. Just not my kind of game. I think this is the last thing. It might be anyway. Team Asobi. Alright. Oh, it's Astrobot! The new Astrobot game? That's cool. Astrobot Origins. He meets Bayek in the desert. Hello Astrobot, how are you today? Whoa. I haven't actually played all the way through that game. I got to play it at a friend's house though, and it was pretty fun. I'm happy there's a new Astrobot game. That's pretty cool. Whoa. So is it like a... I don't even know what this... Like an on-rails flying... Oh, never mind. There we go. There we go. I thought it was like an on-rails flight game or something for a second then. That would have been weird. That song's such a banger. Catch me in the club to this jam. Good stuff. I gotta say though, because I think this is the last thing. This is cool, I'm happy about this. The rest of this show, it's nice seeing a bit of Silent Hill, but the rest of this show has been very underwhelming, I've got to say. Not very interesting at all, in my opinion. Journey. Parappa the Rapper! Yeah, let's go! Imagine if this is how they announced a new model of PS5. Pretty cool. Splatoon! That's Shadow of the Colossus, I think. A game I still need to play. I'm trying to spot all the references here. It's kind of part of the fun. The Iron Jack. Kratos! Astrobot Galaxy. Oh, is it just called Astrobot? Alright. Aloy. Thingy from Uncharted. Nathan. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's only a few months away as well.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more
Very
on
good.
the games you just saw.
Looks really cool.
As well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration
So I'm assuming they didn't have much this year.
On PlayStation Store,
because
great new
I'm
content
classifying
coming to
this as
PlayStation
like the
Plus, and
E3
much more.
thing, and I gotta say that was insanely underwhelming overall for me personally. Astrobot, pretty awesome. Until Dawn remake looks cool. Silent Hill 2, still don't know how I feel about it, but I'm willing to give it a go. And Infinity, the Mirai Nikki, that I'm still gonna make that joke, looks really cool. But otherwise, hi Jesse Cox, how you doing, bud? But otherwise, that was insanely underwhelming. That was not great. Like, I woke up excited, just like, because I couldn't watch this last night, hence why the video's going up a bit later in the daytime. And I was excited, I stayed off the internet, and I'm like, oh, new state of play. Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to be there. Are we going to get a Resident Evil reveal? Possibly, probably not. I knew it probably wasn't going to happen. Are we going to get some big surprise? We're going to get, like, a new trailer for Insomniac Wolverine or something like that. Nope. Best we got was Astrobot. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because that game looks really cool. I think that looks great. I'm interested in that. That looks like a good time. But otherwise, that was really lame. I'm not going to lie. That was really, really dull. And I think you can kind of tell a little bit by the amount that I actually skipped through as well, because it's just stuff that doesn't really appeal to me. I'm sure there are probably people that are really excited for Monster Hunter Wilds or Dynasty Warriors Origins. That was kind of, I think that was a reveal of sorts, like a first time reveal, so that was kind of interesting. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the state of play in the comment section down below. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!